hva jeg gjør da. Jeg hitter kløben som om hverdag var en lørdag. Så mange damer er å drikke.
Chess pieces vary in strengths and weakness. The queen is the most powerful piece. She can move any number of squares in any direction and controls 27 squares from a position at the center of the board. The rook is not as powerful as the queen, but can still travel long distance. From the center of the board, a rook controls 14 squares. The bishop is limited in its movement by the fact that it can only travel on dark square or light square. From the center of the board, a bishop controls 13 squares. The knight is very limited in how far it can move per turn, but it has the advantage of being the only piece that can jump over other pieces. From the center of the board, a knight controls 8 squares. The pawn can only move on 1 or 2 squares at a time and in only one direction. We use the pawn as the basic unit against which we measure all of the other pieces. In relation to a pawn, the knight is worth 3 points, the bishop is worth 3 points, the rook is worth 5 points, and the queen is worth 9 points. No values are assigned to the king because if you are about to lose your king, you have lost the game. Try to memorize these values as they will be very useful to you throughout your chess career. Based on these values, if you allow your queen to be exchanged for one of your opponent's piece, you are losing 8 points in the exchange. This is called loss of material. You may be curious about the fact that bishop and knight are valuable the same. Both pieces have strengths and weakness, but many chess players have come to believe that a bishop is slightly more valuable than a knight. Using both bishops together so that both light and dark square are covered can be a powerful combination. It's white to move. Play the move that wins the most material. Correct. Black to move. Play the move that wins the most material. Black to move. Play the move that wins the most material. White to move. Play the move that wins the most material. White to move. Play the move that wins the most material.